Hey Tube, what is going on? My name is Andrew, aka the Black Dragon. This is Black Dragon Studios, and I'm back with another episode of Doomsday Last Survivors. In today's video, we are going to be checking out one of the best events in the game, honestly. It's called the Base Exploration event. So you basically just get these hammers. You see them to my right here, my left. These hammers, and you just collect those. Basically, the strategy for me is just to collect around 200 of them. 200 of them is a pretty good number. And yeah, hopefully just strike it rich. So there's a bunch of devices that you can collect in this event, armaments, but the ones that go in the middle, some premium devices basically. And you can only get them in very select few places in this game. And generally speaking, they cost a lot of money. And this is one of the few events where you can save up hammers for months if you want and spend very little money or no money at all. It just depends on the amount of hammers you want to collect. And yeah, I think that around 200 might be able to get the event done. I've collected, I think, I collected one something. We're going to go in right now. We're going to find out. And yeah, I already did one floor by accident, but I will show you guys the rest of it and we'll see what we can get. All right, so here we are. I have chosen the Epic Mask as the reward for the second floor, and boom, there, got it nearly instantly. So let's move on to the next floor. And we're down to 162 hammers, already done 2 floors, not too bad. Wow. So we started off hot. My goal is to get 12 floors done. That will give me a full device, because you can get 10 device fragments on every 4 floors, and there's 16 floors to do. So let's go. I'll show you guys what all these do afterwards. We're just going to go ahead here and we'll take a deep dive into it after, but just to be I guess just to keep it short and sweet, all of these devices that you see here are really good when fully maxed. They're all highly usable on pretty much any hero, and they're definitely better than the other options that we have in the game for the most part. So going into 4th floor here, they're going to make me do about 20, they're all random, but you see there's a bunch of other good stuff here too. We've got all kinds of good stuff. I think I'm going to go for the honing chips here. I don't really see anything else on this page that I'm really interested in. And we can get honing chips 3 times, so that's 45 honing chips that we can get. So let's go ahead and do those. Floor number 5. 3 or 4 squares would be awesome. I don't think it's that first couple of things was really good, really lucky that we were able to do the first 3 floors in 7 or 8 tiles. So there we go. We're on to floor number 6 now. And like I said before, you can collect all useful stuff here. Speed ups, parts materials, and honing chips, obviously. And 127 hammers left. Let's go. The nice thing about this event is you can collect 20 free hammers every single event. In-game value, that's about $50 worth of hammers. So just keep that in mind, that 20 hammers is worth about $50 in this game. So, or sorry, $27.99. So between $20 and $30. Okay, so we are on to floor 8 already. That was a nice little section there. And 10 more fragments here. I already had 10 in my bag. So I'm thinking now that maybe we can get right to the end of it. With less than 100 hammers, I've already gotten to floor 8, but it's all going to be dependent on how these later floors play out here. They tend to make you pick a lot more for the actual device fragments than they would for the other floors, which is obvious that it's rigged. It is rigged. So it's rigged a certain way. It has to be. You're not convincing me of anything else beyond that. If you guys want to try to convince yourselves that it's not rigged, go right ahead and do that. But you're not going to convince me. So we've already exhausted those honing chips. I think I'm going to go over to the random armament fragments now. I like this better, honestly, than any purple gear the game would have to offer me, because these legendary random fragments can actually have superb fragments in them. So highly worth it, although this floor is kind of a bomb. We're just kind of wasting away our hammers here. Now we only have 53 left and still 6 floors to go, so it's going to be kind of tight to get right to the end. It would be actually insane if we could get to the end with this few hammers left. It's going to be right down to the wire. So yeah, let's go for those legendary fragments again. And under 10 here would be perfect. There, we got it again. Looking good. Moving on to the next floor. The next floor, we need to hit this in like 5 in order for it to be... Okay. Wow. Wow, IGG sure showed me, didn't they? What, you think you need to pick more? Well, we're going to give it to you on the first one. Okay, cool. So we got 39 hammers left. Now I'm going to go for these armament trackers here. I think that's the best route, honestly, because armament tracking can offer you legendary equipment as well as superb armaments as well. So yep, we're just going right into it here, and we're getting hosed, we're getting rinsed, we're getting absolutely fisted here on this 13th floor. This 13th floor just ended my life. If we don't have a good 14th floor, there's no point in even really continuing. It's got to be in like 5 or less here, or I'm probably going to just consider just quitting. I don't even know why I continued at this point, honestly. But we're just doing it for the video, I guess. So yeah, we're out of hammers. We're out of hammers on the 14th floor. Maybe consider buying some hammers here. I do have some gold on me. You can buy 5 hammers for $5. Honestly, the point we're at now, we may as well just do it. This is an event for spenders. It's not a free-to-play player event. That didn't really work, so let's go ahead here and buy some more hammers real quick. And in the process, get some rewards for Alliance League as well. So yeah, it only took like 28 hammers to get to that next section. And we're on the last floor. Boom, we're on the last floor. So, or we're not on the last floor. I don't even know what I'm doing at this point. Am I really considering going for more? I guess so. Well, that's actually insane. Wow, I cannot believe that I'm actually considering here going for more. But why not? We've got all these prizes here from Alliance League. We've got Monopoly coming up tomorrow. And you know what? I just realized that tomorrow we actually have more free hammers coming as well. And there you see all the prizes I just got from buying those packs. So yeah, tomorrow 10 more free hammers. Hopefully that's enough to get us to the last floor. And I just upped my positioning in the Off Limits Exploration event too, which is nice. But yeah, honestly, bro, like this is a pretty cheap event, and all things considered. Normally 25 of those fragments alone costs $139. So just 25 of those fragments. So I got myself 30 today, and I got myself that mask as well, so I can rank up the mask. I got the EM turret. That's the one I'm going for. I think the EM turret is pretty good in comparison to all the other ones. There, we got all of our legendary fragments there. I seen a fragment for the grenade launcher, which is the one I'm looking for, so that's really nice. Even just that one grenade launcher fragment is worth more than like 50 purple fragments to me, so I don't really care. And let's go ahead here and level up the EM turret. Plus 48,000 might. EM turret at 1 star is already 300,000 might. And I'm just going to go ahead here and just send off some of these blue honing chips and try and get a legendary rider hone. So there's squad block. We got squad damage reduction. I'm not really trying to keep purples. At this point, I'm beyond purple hones on my main gear, so let's try and get at least a gold out of this. I know I can. I get lucky with these things quite often, so I know it's not that hard to roll, you know, something. With the blue chips. Infantry squad attack, not quite what we're looking for. And infantry squad block, definitely not. Nope. Oh, that's actually better than squad damage reduction. So there you go, guys. You just saw it right there. 22 squad block is better than 1% damage reduction. So the next time you're wondering if squad damage reduction is, or if squad block is good, think about it like that. So 40 squad block would be around 2% damage reduction. 30 squad block would be around 3% damage reduction, and so on and so forth. So squad block is actually really good. Really, really good. I'm highly considering taking this travel speed here, honestly, but I think I'm just going to pass on that. And boom, we got 4.1% squad travel speed. I'll take that. That's quite okay. And let's just roll off the rest of these here. These ones don't get you points in any events. They're not substantial. I always just use them just to keep my mind happy. That's all the blue chips are for me, man. Just to keep my mind off of those purple chips. So here we go. Let's rank this bastard up. Now it's 2-star, 4-star, progress 2 4-star. So we nearly got this thing maxed out. And yeah, not bad, man. So let's check her out now. 3.1 million on the Rubina, on the fully awakened Rubina, and a 318 might EM turret. Not too bad, not too bad. All right, and I'm back now here with day 2. Day 2 of the event. We got our 10 free hammers. Let's see if we can get anything going here with these 10 hammers. Hopefully we can complete the floor in 1 or 2 hammers and be on to the last floor. I know they're gonna, if I get this like right now, yeah, they're gonna soak me on the last floor. I know it. IGG is just so crispy. Let's give him that one and then we'll make him spend like 20 on the last store. That way he's got to buy some. They're definitely never giving it to me, especially if they gave me the last one in one pull. I definitely don't think that these 7 hammers are going to work out for me too well here. But yeah, let's go for it. So 1 more hammer left. Nope, didn't work out. So I'm going to go ahead here and buy up I think I'm going to buy a 10 hammer pack. Because I just don't think that my 1 more 500 gold pack is going to work out. And I only have 1,000 gold on me. So let's just go ahead and buy this. It's probably not going to work. But I'm willing to go the distance. I'm invested at this point. Honestly, bro, like, I think of how much I've spent to get to this point right from day 1 when I started saving. Maybe like 25 bucks, bro. Like, that's the most I ever spent on this. So to get a full device plus 10 more fragments, and 2/3 of the way there to my next one, I'm happy to do it, man. For 25 bucks, come on, bro. 25, 30 bucks. Tell me where you're getting that deal in the game. Alright, so I got some more gold here. I just got enough to get 500 gold just so that I could get that 5 hammer pack just to see if that's going to be the one to do it. And that way I don't got to spend any more gold. Was able to collect this reward as well for the Alliance League treasure hunt, which is really nice. Got another bonus there on the Awakened Potential event. Not really that special, honestly. The rewards for that event are kind of garbage in my opinion. But here we go, 5 more hammers. So all in all today on this, I've spent, well, in the last 2 days, I guess, 2,000 gold to get to this place right here, which is another whiff. So I've got about 8 more squares left here. And I'm running out of patience at this point, man. If we don't get it, well, we're just gonna have to buy the pack now. We're gonna have to spend another 999 gold So 3,000 gold spent today, which is not really what I wanted to be doing, but considering how much I usually pay for gold, it's really not that big of a deal for me. It's well worth it. The prize is very worth it. So, all right, so I'm back. I got the gold. Let's go. Another 10 hammers. We're guaranteed to get it now. There's no way IGG could scam us at this point. They left us with 6 hammers. So that's not too bad. We got to keep 6 hammers towards our next event. Plus, I unexpectedly got to complete this event here for around 40 bucks, man. I got 40 of these fragments, which is absolutely insane compared to the normal price you'd pay for 25 fragments, which is normally $140 where I am. We ended up getting 40 fragments for around $40 in this event. So it did take me a year. It took me a year to get to this place. So now I just got to collect 10 fragments and I get my next device. So I'll be have a 2-star device very, very soon. Very soon. But yeah, that took me a full year. I'm literally on day 360, bro, to get that 1-star device. So that's how, and I don't spend very much on that event, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. But it happens to fall during the Alliance League, during the Monopoly event, during the Beast Search event, and the Awakened Potential event. So it kind of falls at the perfect time for me, honestly, and gets me all the way up into 38th place for the whatever, the Beast Chip event. And yeah, so this is my brand new and revamped Rubina's. Got 3.2 million Rubina now for looking to go into Top Commander early because I'm running out of troops and I need troops more than I need those items just sitting in my bag doing nothing. So I'm going to put down my ego and just not get first place probably in Top Commander. And I'm just going to go for placing, top 5 hopefully, and be able to build out some troops and get very, very close to my T6 troops. Want to take a quick look at some of these devices here, just in case you're deciding which device is the best for you. The EM turret is nice for attack-based heroes because basic attacks grant 4 additional rage with the EM turret. And fully maxed out, your basic attacks, I think, will grant 12 additional rage if I'm not mistaken. So that's really, really cool. And then at the bottom, you can get a rare hone attribute. It gives you a special ability, kind of like basic attacks grant 4 rage, but there's various different ones you can get. And then also gives you squad attack plus squad basic attack damage. So it's heavily increasing your damage, right? This EM turret. Plus also, it also has, you can get squad damage and squad damage reduction as rolls on your gear on these devices. So it's really, really nice. Well, this is one of them anyways. It's the optic camo net. This is also one of the options. You saw the battle comms radar there as well. That's pretty good for a rally or a garrison. I'm just going to say them in general. This one here is pretty good for all around because its effect is you get every 10 seconds, the optic camo net every 10 seconds deals additional damage to the target, which is really nice, and then lightly heals your own squads and increases your skill damage reduction and squad HP. So yeah, this would be good for a rally or a garrison as well, or field fight. This is just probably honestly one of the best ones for longer battles, I would say. Carnage has the fully maxed war drone. So let's take a look here at this fully maxed war drone. So fully maxed war drone, basic attack damage taken minus 9% and squad defense 8.2%. And skill effects reduces the current target's defense by 30%. Holy fuck, 30% damage defense reduction for 3 seconds after using a skill. And then all these good stats here. And then he got the rare hone. Increases damage dealt by 8% when remaining troops fall below 50%. So this is actually one of the better ones. They're all good. This is what I'm trying to tell you people. Like, these these devices, when fully maxed, are all super OP. So there's really not a bad one. Like, they're all good, dude. They're all good. Don't be sitting there thinking like, oh, I have this device, but since Black Dragon is getting the EM turret, I must get it as well. Like, no, that's not how it works, dude. They're all good. They're all good. So I just want to see if I could find some other ones here. Take a look at the fully maxed EM turret. When it's fully maxed, look at this damage increase, dude. Squad attack, 8.2%. Squad's basic attack damage, 9%. Basic attacks grant 10 additional rage. So you're going to be using your skills first, essentially giving you the ability to first strike your opponent, which is insane in every battle. And this guy does not have a red hone, a special hone, so we don't get to look at what his rare hone is, unfortunately, because he doesn't have one. This guy has the fully maxed optic camo net. I remember fighting against this guy, Apex Z, in Archipelago Raid. So skill damage taken by a troop, minus 6%. Squad HP, 8.2%. Skill effects, every 10 seconds deals damage to the target, 1750. And heals lightly wounded squads, 750. And he does not have a rare hone either, unfortunately. So we do not get to take a peek at that. And I'm just trying to, this is an old AR, I'm trying to see. It looks like a lot of people prefer to use the EM turret by the looks of what I'm seeing here, which doesn't surprise me at all. I mean, it's just a straight up damage boost. There's really no downside to it at all. Even if you put it on your defensive heroes, they're still going to be dealing tons of damage. So it's like, it can't ever really be a bad thing, right? So let's see here. If anyone's using the battle comms radar, I don't think they are, unfortunately. But I remember looking at it yesterday, and I remember that it looked like it was really good for longer battles, rallies, and garrisons and stuff like that, from what I understand. My short time looking at it, but unfortunately I don't think anybody's going to be using it in this battle here, in this battle report, so let's just scratch that. We're not going to be able to take a look at the battle comms radar, unfortunately. But it is good, I can tell you that right now. So pick your poison. My suggestion is go with one and stick with it, and just don't stop leveling it up until it's leveled up. Unless you're a big spender. Big spender, do whatever you want, but if you're just a low spender to a free-to-play, like, just use one device, man. That's all you need. Just focus on one at a time, level up one at a time, and that's it. If you're wondering why I didn't make mention of this piece at all in any of the videos, the IE Augmenter, it's because you get that one for free. So that one you cannot get in this event, but you get it for free in other areas of the game. So yeah, I really got to work on that. I know. 0-star IE Augmenter. Looking pretty weak, I know, but I'm working on it. So shh, quiet, okay? Don't talk. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Okay. All right, I'm getting out of here for today, guys, after I send out these troops to go farm some steel. Before I go, I'd just like to quickly thank all the new subscribers and all the returning subscribers and anybody that's new to the channel. If you're not subscribed, what the hell are you doing, man? Come on, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's like the best free way you can help support the channel. And with that, it's been another episode, another wonderful episode of Doomsday Last Survivors. My name is Andrew, or the Black Dragon, whatever you prefer to call me, and I'm out. Peace.